Okay. I am really hoping that you can't hear my fan and my AC too much because it's only like 70 degrees, but it's freaking hot in here. I don't know like what the problem is. And my AC is not working on optimum power. It's pissing me off actually because I have to have the fan like it's blowing cold air when I'm up close to it, but it's not like pushing it out through the whole RV like it usually does. And so I'm having the fan like blow the AC cold air towards me. And I don't know what I'm going to do when it's any hotter than this because it's going to get up to be like over 100 degrees. Like we're going to have a heat wave. I know it. It happens every year now. Thanks to global warming and climate change. I am stressed out about it. I don't know what to do because I cannot afford to replace my fucking AC. I can't. But anyways, hi, welcome back to another video. I had been itching to make another little podcast thing, a little audio vlog for a couple weeks now because I'm starting to have fun making these and not be as nervous because it's literally just like my friends seeing it. So I'm like kind of just excited to like talk to my friends uninterrupted for 30 minutes or whatever the fuck, however long I talk. Because I mean, sometimes I'm kind of like, I'm a yapper, you know, I am really bad because I love to send voice messages. I love to send long texts and I love to send videos. I'm constantly talking and I interrupt. It's really bad. I need to like spend more time listening and like intaking. But alas, you know, this is going to be my outlet for that, hopefully. So anyways, I had something that I was like just thinking about, which is that I don't know what to call this, but I'm in like my clean girl, sustainability, self-care, spirituality, like whatever kind of era right now. Because at the beginning of this year, I did like want to make it a goal, to just focus on my health. I made that a goal last year already. Like for 2024, my goal was to focus on my weight, and weight loss. And I lost 30 pounds and I'm a little bit stagnant right now. So that's not my favorite thing, but I was, you know, I'm proud of myself for what I did. And so now I'm focusing on like, I want to do the same thing, just lose another 30 pounds. But I also want to focus on like, just healthier choices in general. Like I want to be more active and I want to sleep better through the night. So I've been focusing a lot on that. I want my skin to be better. I've been like trying to do more like face masks and like exfoliation and all that kind of stuff. Wash my face regularly. I scheduled my first dentist appointment since I was 15. So like my first dentist appointment in 10 years. And so now I'm like flossing and brushing 3 times a day, you know, doing what I'm supposed to do. However, when I was 15, that was also my first dentist appointment. I have never gone to the dentist before that. And then after that, I didn't go until literally last month. But, you know, like I'm just doing a lot of things to try to like better myself and my health. And then like I'm also, you know, I'm going to school for environmental studies. I'm trying to do like a low buy year, which I actually am thinking about. Like I kind of want to do maybe a video about at the end of the year, but that means I have to like kind of go back and track like all the things that I purchased. I'm not counting food, and I'm not counting like any impulse food or like drink buy, because that is something that's so like I struggle too much with that. Like I'm not gonna even focus on that right now. Right now the problem is like I also need to focus on like not impulse buying just random tech things or like little trinkets or plushies and clothes is a big one for me. I need to focus on, if I'm gonna get a new item, it's gonna be like an item I've been thinking about for a long time. I know that I need this item. It's gonna like, I've tried it on, or I know it's gonna fit me well and it's good quality. I'm gonna keep it for a long time. So I've been focusing a lot on doing that, as well as like also just like sustainable, like I doing thrifting instead of, you know, fast fashion. I've been focusing on like good quality items as well as like just secondhand items. So I've been doing that. And also like I'm focusing on self-care. You know, I use the Finch app. I've been using it for like, I don't know, almost 50 days now. I'm really close. I think tomorrow I'm going to get the hamster micro pet, because right now they're doing like a kindergarten playground theme for the month, and you get a cheeky little hamster as your micro pet, and you get like a bunch of color block cute rounded furniture and like like roller skates and like a little like bubble blower and like a little fucking pinwheel hat, you know, all that kind of cute stuff for this month's theme. So I'm really excited about that. I'm nervous though because I'm starting college next week, literally, and I struggle a lot with that just because I went to college before. Like my senior year of high school, I was doing Running Start and I only took one class at a time, so it was not really like a real college experience, and they were all online. I didn't leave my house at all that year. And then I tried to go to community college like after that, and I just didn't know what I was going for, and I was like stressed out, and I didn't care about any of the classes that I had signed up for. I just didn't want to be there. And so I quit. And that was kind of like, I feel like the first thing of me being like a quitter. And I started like, I quit I've been a quitter since my first job at Sears. I quit if I don't like something. If I'm not interested in something, I quit. But I've been dreaming about going back to school in person specifically so that I'm actually getting a school experience. At least I can take some classes online, but I want to take at least like a few classes in person. I've been dreaming about doing this for years now. Like every single night I dream about going back to school, and like I feel like I really missed out by not doing that and by dropping out. So, and I just don't like, I know that there's nothing wrong with being a dropout, and like I have ADHD and like that's very common for neurodivergent people, but I just don't like feeling that way. Like I feel bad about myself because of it. And so I would like to feel good about myself and challenge myself to focus on school and make that a priority, because it is helpful to have a degree for the things that I want to do in life. So I'm just really excited about that. But anyways, this is the other part of my Clean Girl Sustainability Self-Care Spiritual era. I have been watching so many videos about like digital minimalism and getting rid of your phone addiction and using a flip phone instead of a smartphone. And I'm not going to lie, like I'm into it. I've been like into all of these different like things. Like I've been, I don't know. I guess I'm in my conservative era. Not actually. I'm joking. That's a joke. But like I've been thinking about like, you know, I want to dress more modestly, and I have a lot of thoughts about that. But like I still want to be fashionable, but like I just have been wanting to dress more modestly to feel confident lately. And as well as like, you know, what I've been saying about like sustainable, like thrifted, secondhand, high quality items that are also modest. Focusing on like just skincare rather than wearing makeup. I don't wear a lot of makeup anymore. Hair care. I don't want to dye my hair anymore, I don't think, just because honestly, the reason I don't want to dye it is because I want my hair to grow so long. I want it to go to my butt. And also, I don't like the look of when my hair is faded. It looks so ugly to me. Like, I feel like the ugliest person in the world when I have my faded parts. And I love when my hair is freshly dyed, but just, it doesn't last that long. I do it myself. I'm not getting it professionally done. It doesn't look that great. So I kind of just want to go back to my natural hair color and just see how long it'll grow. So like, you know, I'm in my like natural, like my little hippie era, I guess. So that's why I'm also like, I think I've been interested in like not only the low buy and minimal, but like minimalism in that way, and as well as like with makeup minimalism, I've been interested in digital minimalism, which calling it digital minimalism is so weird to me, because you're carrying around more items than if you just had a phone. Like, it's not minimalism. All these videos are like, my EDC, my everyday carry is a digital minimalist, and they have like a camera, 2 Kindles, they have their 3DS, a Game Boy, their iPod mini, their flip phone, their iPad, their laptop. Like, you just have your phone. So I do think it's like funny, but here would be like, okay, this would be my ideal everyday carry if I was a digital minimalist. Okay. The Barbie flip phone, which I think that in my next video, like for my monthly favorites, I'm going to put pictures on the screen. Oh yeah. Big deal. I'm going to be editing big time. I'm going to put pictures on the screen because I want to show everybody this Barbie flip phone that I'm obsessed with right now. I think I want to switch to that phone, but it does run KaiOS, and I have so many thoughts about KaiOS. Like, I really like it as an operating system, but I also hate it because why would you stop supporting WhatsApp? Why don't you have Spotify? Like, make it make sense. But I am really excited to like possibly switch to doing like a digital minimalism type of thing. So my everyday carry would be the Barbie flip phone, okay? And then I have my Barbie bullet journal that I got from Big Lots for $5, but when they were closing down, so everything was on sale. So Barbie flip phone, Barbie journal, and then I would have my 3DS, which I actually lost mine. I'm borrowing my friend's 3DS right now, but I kind of want to get my own. I want to get like a modded 2DS. So imagine me with that. And then I want to have a Walkman. Imagine me with a Walkman. I love a Walkman. I think they're so cute. I like cassettes. And I think that it's cooler than like a record player. Sorry. It's because I'm trying to be like unique and special, because everybody likes record players and I'm not that interested, but I am interested in a Walkman. And I think the reason I'm interested in a Walkman is because I might be remembering this wrong, but I think there's a scene in Super 8, the movie. I watched this when I was really young, and I think there's a scene where he's like, "You broke my Walkman." So I wanted a Walkman since I saw that scene, but I don't know if it's from that movie or if it's from a different movie. My other everyday carry items. I want the Kobo Libra Color. I want the Kobo Libra Color so bad. Oh my God. Imagine me with a Kobo Libra Color. I could write stuff, like write all my annotations, highlight things, bookmark. And I would do it with the Libby books too, in the Libby app. Oh my God. I would love to have a Kobo Libra Color, because I do think that I like e-ink display, but I like the color e-ink display a little bit better for like comics. The Kobo Libra Color is like big, so I could be reading comics with it, you know? I want to read Berserk, the manga, Chainsaw Man, Tokyo Ghoul. I want to read Nana. Oh, I'm spoiling some of my monthly faves video, because I am going to be talking about Nana the anime as well as the Barbie flip phone, and I already talked about that right now. But Nana the anime I'm really enjoying. I am getting a little bit off track, and I honestly don't know what the theme, like what kind of video I'm making right now. I think I'm just talking. I'm just like, I don't know. I'm becoming kind of different as a person in some of my interests, like drastically from what I have been in the past few years. So it's interesting for me. I feel like maybe like I feel a little bit older. Like I am going to be turning 25 this year, so I'm kind of transitioning into that. But can you imagine like if I'm doing like van life and I have a flip phone and like I carry around a Polaroid or something, and that's how I like take pictures and like communicate with people? I would be so off the grid. I would love to be off the grid. And so that's, I think, also why I want to do environmental studies. I'm just interested in eco-friendly. I'm interested in off the grid, sustainability, living off the earth. So I guess that was all I had to say. I'm going to make my monthly favorites video. I will be putting pictures on the screen, but don't hold me to that, because every time I say that I'm going to do something, I don't end up doing it because it's stressing me out. But yeah, I just wanted to make this video because I am kind of excited now to talk to my audience of 16, 15. I love you guys, all my friends. And yeah, bye.